that's supposed to help aid both paid and volunteer firefighters. But now new questions about how fire departments across the state and right here in our region are using those funds. FiOS 1 and the Journal News teaming up for this special investigation. Here's FiOS 1's Raimundi.
Controversy over the foreign fire insurance premium tax, also known as the 2% tax, a tax distributed to fire departments, fire districts, and fire department benevolent associations all across the state. When you discovered the numbers to see how much money these unions and benevolent associations had, and to see what they were spending the money on, your reaction was?
It was incredible what they were. There were some who were spending it to fix up the firehouses and to buy firefighting gears, and then other ones were just spending it on parties.
Journal News Tax Watch columnist David McKay Wilson has been investigating the origin of this foreign fire insurance premium tax for months.
This law was put on the books over 100 years ago, in times back when there weren't disability and workers' compensation laws. Over the years, it's just been there.
In fact, the tax has generated some $60 million across the state of New York since its beginning. Currently, more than $1 million is in the coffers of departments and associations in Westchester alone. And now, new revelations about how Westchester fire departments are using that money. According to state law, proceeds may be used for any purpose members of the fire department determine to be for the benefit of the department or company as a whole. But it's what these departments deem as, quote, a benefit that has sparked outrage. This after it was discovered engine companies and benevolent associations across New York used thousands of dollars on lavish dinner events, the opera, and sports excursions at MetLife Stadium and Madison Square Garden.
These are, in my opinion, gross abuses of taxpayer dollars.
And concern over the foreign fire insurance premium tax so ever apparent in the city of Yonkers. Mayor Mike Spano has been outspoken about it, writing this letter to Governor Andrew Cuomo, asking that he urge the Attorney General and the State Controller to conduct, quote, a full forensic audit and a complete itemization of expenditures and a complete investigation to be made public. According to a city law from 1912, the FFIP money was only supposed to aid disabled and indigent firefighters.
It was not consistent with the law. And you know, care of indigent firefighters does not include having parties and dinner dances.
The heat was on the Yonkers Fire Department 2 years ago when the New York State Controller's Office conducted an audit of a mutual aid association that was ran by the local firefighters union.
We've been very diligent in how we use this money.
Yonkers Fire Union President Barry McGooey acknowledges the union was not aware of the stipulations of the spending until the union's mutual aid association was audited in 2015. These documents revealing that 2 years ago, the association had more than $500,000 in expenditures and a balance of over $1.7 million from the tax fund.
This money was not squandered. It was not wasted. As I said, we have millions of dollars of fund balance because we've been so diligent and careful how we spent this money.
But the controversy has also spawned internal fighting. In Eastchester, a lawsuit has been filed by the town of Eastchester Fire District, which employs firefighters. It is suing the Eastchester Volunteer Officers Association after the district became concerned that, quote, the VOA received or utilized 1.8% of fund monies improperly, harming the district and public at large.
The fire district believes that there's much more there, and they believe that the public has a right to know.
Meantime, the Yonkers Fire Union is awaiting the findings of an audit conducted by the State Controller's Office 2 years ago. Those results are expected to be released by year's end. In Eastchester, Raimundi, FiOS 1 News.
Nice work, Ray. Thank you very much. You can read the entire report right now on LOHUD.com. It will be published this Sunday in the Journal News. And up next, we speak with the Journal News reporter who dug into this story as he shares some other details about this scandal.